How's it going, everybody? Bam, back in Rocket League, and today we're going to be taking a look at something that you guys voted for on Twitter. We're going to be taking a look at Game 3 of the first regional grand finals here between G2 and Gen.G Mobile 1 Racing, G2 Stride, I should say. And we're going to be taking a look at Atomic's POV here, but before we get into that, first of all, thank you guys for tuning in. If you enjoy the content, you want to see more, drop a like, click subscribe down below. Really helps out the channel a lot. It's completely free. You can always unsubscribe and unlike videos later on down the road if you want to. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. I've added Carl right above me there, the replay analysis tool. I'll leave a link for that in the description. You guys should totally check it out. It's really awesome, really fun to use, really easy. Check it out. But we're going to jump right into this replay here. Should be pretty straightforward here. Game 3, we're on Atomic's POV for this game. G2 and Gen.G. Gen.G just off of their timeout, trailing in the series 2-0. What can they do to salvage something? So, great looking touch here, but first killer lets the ball get away from him. Just an unfortunate heavy touch there. I want to notice here, since we're on Atomic's POV, I want you guys to look into account how Atomic goes back and forth between actually challenging the ball and fake challenging. So right here, as we backpedal here just a second, Beast Mode gets the reset, tries to beat Chronic, gets it by him, and then Jack gets the ball here, and Atomic on no boost, he's like, I don't need to full send into this one yet. I'll fake challenge, make Jack jump, try to dispossess him, try to get him to flick or something. Jack does a really nice job here controlling it along the sidewall. But just that little delay there by Atomic helps Daniel get possession there on the back wall. It's something that G2 was doing really well this entire time. And then right there, just being able to dodge that demo, the awareness here by Atomic. I didn't think First Killer was going to get that demo. Just from Atomic's POV there, it really quick flashed. I thought, I think that was Beast Mode. They got demoed there. It looked like to me Beast Mode was going to demo First Killer, but instead First Killer comes out of here with the ball. Daniel is in Gen.G's goal. It's a 1v1 against First Killer, and it turns into a 1v1 to avoid the demo because here comes Chronic coming up here. Great job avoiding the demo. Just sits in front of this ball. Doesn't have to win a 50. Doesn't have to force anything. Just sit in front of the ball. Don't let Chronic get a shot on net. Beast Mode just happens to spawn in that corner. And G2 able to take possession there. Just another great challenge by Atomic. Sends it into the Gen.G half here. Going to get Daniel coming across. And again, just G2's pressure this whole game, this whole series, was just phenomenal. They were, I think it was game 2, I think it was. The entire first 80 seconds of the game, Gen.G broke out of their half for 8 seconds in game 2. So really, just a phenomenal job by G2, making Gen.G uncomfortable the entire series. Nice little touch there to the back corner. Good read by First Killer to make that challenge there, but then Jack just slower to the ball, and G2 able to break out of it again here. Again, it's not just Atomic, guys. It's everybody on G2. They're maybe not known for their 1v1. Obviously, Daniel, a very, very prolific 1v1 player. But Atomic and Beast Mode, not necessarily known for their 1v1 capabilities, but the way that they've adapted into how often they challenge, how often they fake challenge, is just really something cool to watch here. So again, Chronic's alone here on the ball. It's just Beast Mode. Just dives right in. He knows Atomic's going back. He knows Daniel's rotating all the way back. Just sends it in there. They've had Gen.G uncomfortable the entire game. It was really dominating from G2, and I know Gen.G didn't play as well as they would have hoped. But again, just right there, he's getting bumped. Atomic's getting bumped here. He makes the challenge. He's getting bumped out of the way. This is going to be a free ball for Jack. There is nobody close to him. Says, I'll fight through the bump. I'll immediately get a 50 onto Jack. Let Daniel try to take possession of the ball here. I mean, it's stuff like that I know Gen.G didn't play as well as they would have liked to, and as well as they think they can, or as well as anybody thinks they can. But G2, the speed that G2 is playing with, what's the word I'm looking for? The specifics of when they challenge, of when they fake challenge. They just had Gen.G's number on Sunday. and it was really fun to watch. I know not necessarily if you're a Gen.G fan, but me, being a G2 fan, it was really fun to watch. So hopefully we see a little bit more of that here come regional number 2. Atomic wins the ball here in the corner, tries to get around Jack, does not quite do so. Beast Mode again, just winning a challenge. Every time. G2 was winning every challenge here. Atomic now up. Gets a nice 50 there. It goes back to first killer, but, you know, makes the save on net. Keeps us all tied up at 0 here. Again, he just wins the challenge. This is super awkward in net, because Daniel, you can see it above me there. Daniel's coming in to clear this. But I don't know if Atomic calls him off or if Daniel says no you or something. But Daniel just goes into net there. You can see it. He's going like in and out save here. And Atomic gets the touch, and then he uses that second jump to stabilize his car, so he can just sit behind the ball here. Jack has no shot on net here because of how Atomic is able to just sit behind the ball here, using that second jump to stabilize, using that boost to stay close to the ball. There's no shot there. And then he just dunks, he dunks Jack over first killer, able to get into the transition there. First killer able to get back and try to keep the pressure on. But just those little small challenges were what the key was for G2 here. Now this was really awkward for Gen.G. This little, I don't even know what you want to call this. This was just really awkward from Gen.G. So Chronic wins the ball here, and I don't know if he's trying to double this off the wall or what. But first killer comes in and he takes possession here, and he's got Jack. You can see above me. You can't see him on Atomic's POV, but you can see Jack's waiting in middle. And first killer just gets this touch, and it looks like Jack's kind of coming into the play instead of head on with the net. Because if he goes head on with the net, he's just got to beat Daniel. But Jack just not able to read the play, and then first killer low on boost, tries to back pass. And it was just super awkward for Gen.G there. Beast Mode now, keeping the pressure on, wins another challenge. It's just every challenge, guys. It's every challenge. Daniel does not get it by first killer here. First killer gets the bump. Now Chronic should be first to this. Nice demo there. Onto Atomic, and then this passing play. I'm actually gonna swap off of Atomic's POV here. We're gonna go to Jack for this one. So This was Gen.G's best chance. This was Gen.G's best chance. So first killer over here to Jack. Jack with the phenomenal pass here. Right between Dan and Beast Mode. Chronic gonna have a free net. But I don't know if Chronic just wasn't expecting the ball or wasn't expecting this to get through 2 people. But you can see he starts boosting late. So he gets to this pass late, has to try to pre-flip to sneak it into the corner. By then Beast Mode's back, and I mean, this is a really nice passing play here from Gen.G that just, for whatever reason, doesn't go through. And, you know, sometimes it's just not your day. And, you know, unfortunately for Gen.G, Sunday was not their day. Again, just another challenge win by Atomic. This one, Daniel. And the other thing I want to notice about G2 is watch how often they stay upfield. They stay in the play despite the low boost here. So Atomic this time. If you go back and rewatch the series, Daniel was doing it all the time, just staying in the play, being a nuisance up front. You know, even there, you know, that's not necessarily a calculated challenge, but he just gets a touch on the ball. Just makes him uncomfortable. Looking for like a little team pinch or something there. It doesn't quite happen, but Atomic first to the ball there, knows FK's going back for boost, and just gets the pinch there to keep the pressure on. Beast Mode here gets the dunk on Chronic, and again, this is just an unfortunate situation here for Gen.G. So we'll head on over to Appjack again. Appjack, I'm not really sure why he's up for this ball, unless Chronic said like low boost or no boost or something, or don't have 2 or something. I don't know, but Chronic's able to stay with this ball just fine. It gets a little bit underneath him. He gets the touch anyway. Now, if I was Jack, obviously I'm not Jack. I'm a champ 1. But if I'm Jack, I would have stayed on the back wall here. I know he's a little bit afraid of a challenge here, but I don't know. I would have probably stayed on the back wall. That's probably the difference between Jack and myself, is he's smarter and better at the game than I am. But he just kind of throws this ball away. I know it's kind of an awkward touch from where his car is. He can't really you know, he has to flip up and like hit this with the wheels and still land on his wheels to try to not throw this ball away, but it just kind of ends up falling to beast mode, and when you give beast mode this much time in the air, bad things are going to happen. He gets this massive dunk on Chronic, and then I saw a bunch of people arguing whether this was just unlucky. I think it was a topic on First Touch. Whether this is unlucky or bad rotation. I think it's a little bit of both. So I think if you're Jack here, you want to be behind the ball, like between the ball and your net. So you don't want to have it so where if this 50's straight down like it does, you don't want to be in a position where you're shooting it into your own net. You want to be in a position where if you touch the ball, it's going out or it's going forward. It's not going back into your net. And as you can see, Jack is clearly in front of the ball here. He's not behind it. He's not in defense, as it were. And unfortunately, the unlucky part of it is it does happen to 50 straight down to where he's driving, and first killer cannot backflip in time. So, you know, it's kind of a discussion. Is it unlucky? Is it bad rotations? Sometimes it's just a little bit of both. And I think that one a little bit of both. I know that's kind of a cop-out answer, but that's just kind of how it was going for Gen.G. So, back on Atomic here. 1-0 G2, 96 seconds to go. G2 gets possession on the kickoff, kind of. It does work its way back to Atomic. Looking for a little double there. Does not quite read it. Those are so hard to read, man. Beast mode now. Oh, this play. Yeah, we gotta talk about this one too. So we'll go to beast mode's POV for this one here. So Chronic gets the clear here. Beast mode, just quick turn. Now, Jack just jumps kind of late for this. You know, I know he doesn't want to get faked here, but there's not really a lot beast mode can do here. He kind of has to pop the ball up, because if he tries to catch it, you just run right through him. So Jack just jumps super late. I mean, beast mode's already touching the ball in the air before Jack jumps. You can see Jack's just starting his jump there. So beast mode, he's well past Jack, and then he just fakes out Chronic. You know, I don't know where Chronic's going. And then first killer, I don't know why first killer's on the wall here. You know, I know maybe he's playing a soft 50 because they both went wheels toward the ball. But if that's the case, aren't you kind of assuming that one of them gets a reset and can try to follow up that touch? I don't know. I don't really know why first killer's on the wall here. But beast mode does what beast mode does. Gets a little pinch. And really, I think beast mode might just win this 1v1 anyway. But Daniel's there. Gets that quick shot. Catches first killer off guard. And G2 doubles the lead. And Atomic gets a demo just to rub salt in the wound there. 2-0 G2. And the wheels are officially off the wagon here if you're Gen.G. Oh, man, a corner double there would have been crazy. Atomic, though, again, just staying with the play even on 0 boost. Now he rotates back. He knows his teammates are going up. Just going to wait on this back boost, trusting Daniel, who gets the touch like he always does. And then just that quick transition, that quick pass, that's not a great jump there from Atomic. Really is one mistake, and then Dan just, not, again, maybe this one, again, is it unlucky? Is it just bad play? I don't know. I want to say again that Jack should go to the back wall here, but if Daniel makes a soft touch here and Chronic gets beat, you have to have first killer jump. How much boost does first killer have here? First killer has no boost. So if you're Jack, you probably have to be the one to go first, and you probably don't want to be the one to go first if you're on the back wall. So Daniel, I think he's playing a soft touch here from Daniel, like a follow-up touch. But instead, Daniel hits it just hard enough to where it gets over everybody, but just soft enough to where it's not even really close that it's in. It's just definitely in. And again, is it unlucky? Yes. Is it also bad play? Yes. I mean, it's just so awkward. I mean, if you watch it full speed, it's just so awkward. They get this transition out. Atomic doesn't get a touch. Everybody's kind of, you know, scrambling, and then it's just a Steph Curry floater in the lane. You know, it just finds its way for points. So unlucky, yes. Bad, also probably yes. And now it's 3-0, and Gen.G are about to be down 3-0 in the series. That's a nice little pass play, but Jack can't quite find the power there on the double tap. And that was about it. That was about it. G2 just able to stall here for the final 30 seconds. Daniel gets a nice touch out here. And really, this should have been a goal. Atomic goes for the double. I don't know if you realized it was open, but that goal was definitely wide open. It very easily could have been 4-0. Daniel almost owned goals, but it ends up being a great play because it goes to Atomic in a boatload of space, who unfortunately gets a little bit too heavy of a touch there and isn't able to get a dunk or any second touch there on the ball. But G2 just dominating. I mean, it was really fun as a G2 fan. It was also mildly concerning as an NA fan because you obviously want to see NA succeed. And Gen.G did not play up to what we were all expecting. So, again, is it unlucky? Yeah, there were a couple 50-50s that went G2's way that maybe they don't go G2's way next time. But also Gen.G just didn't play to where we all thought they could. So, let me know what you guys think down below. Who was most impressive to you on the G2 squad? Who was most disappointing on the Gen.G squad? Let me know in the comments down below. If you want to see more replay reviews like this, let me know. If you want to see full series as opposed to just games, let me know down below. I did just a game this time. I figured, 16 minutes to cover a 5-minute game was probably a long enough video that's probably not going to do well anyway because it's this long. But let me know down below what you guys thought of the video. Like I said, if you're new and you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe. You can always unsubscribe later. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Peace out.